Lindsay Lohan is having one heck of a year so far. Netflix announced that Lohan will be making her return to the screen in a new romantic comedy. Last Friday, the 36-year-old actor posted an Instagram announcing that she's now married to the financier who's largely managed to evade the public eye since they began dating in 2020. Can't get enough news or gossip about Lindsay Lohan? Then you have come to the right YouTube channel, plenty of pop fans. We have scoured Facebook groups, Twitter feeds, Reddit, Discord, and even Telegram boards to get you the most up-to-date info on your favorite celebrity or juicy Hollywood gossip. If you have a tip, story, or even correction on our intel, comment below and we will be sure to follow it up. Let's dive into the video. In a gushing Instagram message she wrote on Saturday, Lindsay Lohan referred to her boyfriend Bader Shammas as her husband, and she later secretly wed him. After being linked in 2020, the actress from New York initially declared her engagement to Bader, 35, in November of last year. The Mean Girls actress tweeted to her 10.9 million followers, "I am the luckiest lady in the world," giving the impression that they have now wed. "You came across me and understood my desire to simultaneously discover grace and happiness. I am shocked that you are my spouse," she continued. "My entire being, my life, every day, every woman should experience this." However, there was no indication of a bridal gown in the image as Lindsay seemed to be donning a slouchy gray top while Bader was seen sporting an open white shirt. With the exception of a few Instagram postings from the actress regarding their romance, the couple, who is based in Dubai, where the actress currently resides, is relatively discreet. Last year, Lindsay posted a picture of the couple holding hands in a loving embrace with the words, "My love, my life, my household. Future me." Since they were seen together at the music festival in Dubai just before the epidemic struck in 2020, Bader and Lindsay have been associated. They have managed to keep their relationship private. Dina, the star's mother, mentioned Bader in May 2020 and stated, "Lindsay is dating a lovely guy right now." But that is irrelevant at this point. She will discuss her personal life whenever she is ready. Lindsay and Igor Tarabasov were previously engaged, but the two parted ways in 2016 after being seen fighting over a phone on a beach. The actress stated in a Russian television appearance the same year that she even bought her own engagement ring when they became engaged in September 2015. Igor allegedly beat her during one of their well-publicized arguments, and she claimed that she covered up the marks. The harmful and false statements were refuted by Tarabasov, and no charges have been made against him. Since getting back on her feet, Lindsay has been stepping up her professional career and making a comeback. The actress will play the title role in the upcoming romantic comedy, Falling for Christmas, after signing a 2-film agreement with Netflix. She has also recently judged the Australian version of The Masked Singer and narrated the Amazon Prime Video reality dating series Love Struck High. The band Salt and Pepper was one of the celebrities Lindsay interviewed for her podcast, The Lowdown with Lindsay Lohan, which she started. Her most prominent acting role in the preceding years was in the brief series Sick Note, starring Rupert Grint. The Mean Girls actress did, however, spend several seasons as a judge on The Masked Singer in Australia. In 2018, she also opened the Lohan Beach House, a high-end VIP beach club on the Greek island of Mykonos. Along with new acting roles, Lindsay appears to have been very successful with new sponsorship agreements. She made multiple allusions to her seminal 2004 film, Mean Girls, in her most recent Allbirds shoe campaign, which aired last week. The 35-year-old actress who played Katie Heron, a high school student who joined the math club, stated in the commercial, "I didn't run track in high school. I was more of a mathlete." While promoting the company's most recent Tree Flyer sneaker, the beauty said, "I get it. As a running spokeswoman, I think I'm a little unexpected. I have transformed from a mathlete to an unexpected athlete thanks to at Allbirds. All thanks to their Tree Flyer, the pink ones of course, which is constructed from natural materials rather than, plastics," she jokingly remarked in the post. In yet another adorable allusion, the actor chose a pair of pink sneakers and quipped, "Well, it is Wednesday," making reference to the movie's well-known line, "On Wednesdays, we wear pink." She described the eco-friendly sneakers saying, "These don't simply look cute. They are made with natural materials." She continued the playful analogies, "Always stay away from plastics." Being the well-known mean female clique from North Shore High School and the main villains of Mean Girls, the Plastics. In 2004, Lohan starred in the teen comedy movie Mean Girls, which was written and directed by Mark Waters. Smash a glass, roll the eyes, and make a registry purchase. To Lindsay Lohan and Bader Shammas, who have officially been united in holy matrimony, we extend our congratulations. The couple wed in a private ceremony only hours before the Mean Girls star turned 36, according to a report in Page 6 on Saturday. Lindsay Lohan is married, a spokesman told the newspaper. When Lohan published a photo of herself and her partner grinning broadly late on Friday, she let the cat out of the bag. "I am the luckiest woman in the world," she wrote in the post. "You came across me and understood that I was looking for both elegance and happiness. That you are my husband astounds me. My entire being, my life." She continued, adding a heart emoji. "Every woman should feel like this every day." Dakota Lohan, Lohan's younger brother, was one of the numerous commentators who offered their congratulations. Late in November of last year, Lindsay debuted her engagement ring for the first time. She used the Gertrude Steinesque caption, "My love," while referring to Shammas at the time. "My life, my household." In Dubai, the actress met the Kuwaiti-born investor. Lohan wants to Instagram tag him, but his account is private. The 35-year-old studied mechanical engineering and finance at the Universities of Tampa and South Florida during his education. Lohan made it clear in a conversation with one of our mentors in February that her wedding would be laid back and that she wouldn't be a bridezilla. "I'm more understated," she said. "I want to make sure that everyone else is okay, even on my birthday. I can then be okay. So I will act more in that manner. I am considering locations. I've already been discussing clothing with one of my friends. However, I want to pace myself and do everything properly." Nevertheless, she did make the suggestion that there would be several costumes because changing clothes is the nicest part. Lohan hasn't recently been seen in a widely viewed movie or television program. However, earlier this year, she grabbed attention in a self-aware Super Bowl commercial with Danny Trejo, William Shatner, Dennis Rodman, and the George Baker selection, which featured the Tarantino needle drop song, Little Green Bag by the group. With a return to rom-coms with Netflix's much-anticipated Falling for Christmas, that might change in the coming months. Bader up. Shammas, unconscious to Lohan, has maintained a secret existence during the relationship. His Instagram account, which has about 500 followers, has been private. Here is everything we know about Lohan's fiancé, despite the couple maintaining a pretty quiet profile. He is a Kuwaiti. Although it's evident that the banker prefers to live his life offline, his private Facebook page indicates that he is from Kuwait City, the nation's capital on the Persian Gulf. He attended college in the US. Shammas studied mechanical engineering from 2007 to 2010 at the University of South Florida, according to his LinkedIn profile. After that, from 2010 to 2012, he studied at the University of Tampa to earn his Bachelor of Science in Finance. He's a finance guy. His background in finance led him to BNP Paribas Wealth Management before becoming an assistant vice president at Credit Suisse in 2018, according to his LinkedIn. He resides in Dubai with Lohan. After Lohan relocated to Dubai about 7 years ago, the two became friends. Lohan claimed that her move to Dubai in 2018, around the time she began dating Shammas, provided her a new start. The Parent Trap alum claims that she hasn't visited LA in 10 years and has no immediate plan to do so. Information we have about the wedding. With a 6-carat, custom-made Harry Winston ring estimated to be worth $250,000, Shammas proposed to her. Given that they were bundled up in heavy sweaters and caps, it looks like the pair got engaged somewhere chilly. The location and date of their big day have not yet been disclosed by the couple. Lindsay Lohan is back and she's got a brand new collaboration with Allbirds to boot. The actress is the face of a new advertising campaign for Allbirds Tree Flyer footwear. The Instagram video with the title Unexpected Athlete shows how anyone may enjoy running without having to be a professional athlete. In a viral twist, the tape also highlights Lohan's status as a pop culture icon with a range of public perceptions. It also highlights her career, with graphics and phrases alluding to her blockbuster movies like The Parent Trap and Mean Girls, among others. In high school, I didn't participate in track. I tended to be a mathlete. So I get it. I think I'm a little unexpected as a running spokesperson. Lohan ingeniously says in the commercial, alluding to her portrayal as Katie Heron in the 2004 film Mean Girls. The $160 women's Tree Flyer sneakers from the companies are also highlighted in the advertisement, especially in its vibrant luxe pink color. The environmentally friendly footwear has knit uppers and a lace-up fastening for security and comfort. Its comfort is enhanced with wide flared midsoles for better movement and cushioning from Allbirds' new sustainable Swift foam from castor bean oil-based resin. On the Allbirds website, you can find the Tree Flyers and other environmentally friendly shoes. The Freaky Friday star teased her partnership with Allbirds earlier this week by posting a multi-shot Instagram reel on Sunday. While getting her hair and cosmetics done, Lohan is seen in the film sporting a black mini dress and thong shoes with gold buckles. Later on in the video, she discarded her free-spirited appearance in favor of maroon leggings, a blouse of the same color, and a wide hoodie knotted around her waist, as seen in the final commercial. Lohan has returned to the spotlight because of the Allbirds ad. Since January, the actress has premiered her podcast, The Lowdown. Confirmed a role as narrator for the reality series Love Struck High, and appeared in a popular Planet Fitness Super Bowl commercial. She is getting ready to make her acting comeback, appearing in the thriller Cursed and the holiday movie Falling for Christmas on Netflix. When it comes to footwear, Lohan's tastes range from edgy to boho. The multi-hyphenate is renowned for donning glittering, sharp strappy shoes, and heels from top designers like Christian Louboutin, Giuseppe Zanotti, and Valentino on the red carpet. She also wears statement-making footwear from Givenchy and Isabel Marant, as well as thigh-high boots from Prada, Saint Laurent, and Louis Vuitton when she's not on the clock. Since the early 2000s, Lohan has dominated the fashion world as a key character in pop culture, a Fashion Month regular, and a spokesperson for brands like Miu Miu, Foreign Arena, Dooney, and Bork. The Mean Girls star recently inked a 2-picture deal with Netflix, and she already has a holiday film ready for them. According to Adam White, there appears to be a renaissance in full swing. But which specific stage of Lindsay Lohan's filmography will be revived alongside her? Following Lindsay Lohan comebacks is similar to following several Suga Babes iterations. You just know there have been a lot of them, albeit the precise numbers are unknown. Every few years, the actor, tabloid mainstay, occasional music star, and former designer of leggings experiences a potential resurrection. They always start out looking good, but eventually crumble. But even though we should be aware by this point not to believe any potential Lindsay Lohan comebacks, this most recent one does feel different. The successful production of an upcoming Christmas movie Lohan shot for the streaming service last week served as a catalyst for Netflix's announcement that they had signed Lohan to a 2-picture agreement. This specific piece of information is noteworthy because it proves that Netflix is legitimate. The holiday film Falling for Christmas is already in production. And Lindsay Lohan is now more of a mirage than she was before. Lohan is now curiously incognito as a superstar, usually hiding out in a lavish apartment in Dubai, away from prying eyes. Free her from all that chatter, and acting appears once more possible. But which Lohan are we referring to here? She's had an impressive amount of professional cycles for someone whose time in the spotlight frequently gets reduced to basic rhetoric, the kid star gone wrong. Every incarnation of Lindsay Lohan is appealing in her own special way. She also has a bit of a clean slate today, thanks to recent silence. In light of this, we made an effort to categorize Lohan's career into several phases for Netflix advantage, just in case they needed any clues as to the Lilo subgenre they'd be smart to revive, and smart to leave behind. Vintage Sunny Lohan is Lohan. Lohan was discovered when she was 3 years old and became an accomplished actor by the age of 11. She is ridiculously good as long-lost twins who unintentionally cross paths at summer camp in the 1998 adaptation of The Parent Trap. She was much more in line with the Mary-Kate and Ashleys of the world than the Diane Keatons of the world in terms of grace and comic timing. She appeared drawn to several personas even back then. She portrayed 2 characters in The Parent Trap, as is clear, and she also did so in the buddy swap comedy Freaky Friday in 2003 and Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen in 2004. She is a regular girl who always presents herself as much more glamorous than she actually is. Even the teen classic Mean Girls in 2004, which is perhaps her best film, depends on her character's ability to change personas depending on which of her peers she is hanging out with. She performs well there as an actor. Falling for Christmas appears to borrow a page from that story, at least when Lindsay Lohan plays an affluent, superficial heiress who is given a second chance at life after going blind. The years of prestige. Her on-screen antics started to take precedence over her acting as she rose to the status of a prestige movie star, appearing alongside Meryl Streep and Lily Tomlin in Robert Altman's A Prairie Home Companion in 2006, and Jane Fonda in Georgia Rule in 2007. She was first detained for drunk driving in 2007 before being detained once again for cocaine possession. She broke the terms of her probation, was sent in jail, attended a few different recovery facilities, and was publicly reprimanded by the production company behind Georgia Rule for acting in a irresponsible and unprofessional manner while working on the set. She was cut from the cast of numerous films, and her side musical endeavors came to a standstill. However, she was aware that she had made a mistake and told Vanity Fair directly, "I want my career back." But she never seemed to appear to be doing what she said she was doing. However, it would be wonderful to see her given another shot in these kinds of films, especially now that her personal situation has become more stable. Age of grunge. At the height of vicious internet rumors, Lohan's personal life was at its messiest. She appeared to be second only to Britney Spears in terms of being pursued by the paparazzi, with Paris Hilton and the fledgling TMZ poring over every new mugshot, ankle monitor, and professional setback. She was also entering an intriguing era of her career, one that reminded many of the early 1990s, when a newly sober Drew Barrymore carved out a place for herself playing murderers and seductresses. The infamous amputation thriller I Know Who Killed Me from 2007 is a ghostly parody of The Parent Trap. She plays long-lost twins, one a grungy stripper and the other a bookish high schooler. Even though Lohan looks sleepy and disoriented the entire time, her performance is nonetheless seductive. Similar to how Lindsay Lohan's voice in Bret Easton Ellis' 2013 nihilistic erotic thriller, The Canyon, sounds like she's consumed an entire carton of smokes. I would love to see her make risky decisions once more, even though it's uncertain whether she would want to return to this kind of filmmaking. Although it would be reasonable if she didn't. The meta epic. Although The Canyons is sometimes cited as Lohan's on-camera low point, it was actually the work she was doing in the vicinity of it that most severely damaged her reputation. Lohan made a botched comeback to Hollywood in the early 2010s. But her casting always looked to be an elaborate inside joke. She appears in Robert Rodriguez's 2010 film, Machete, as a half-cut party girl wearing a nun's habit, and later in Scary Movie 5, when she and Charlie Sheen are recording a sex tape in 2013. Everything about Lohan's conflict with the community that had already determined she was a joke seemed inescapable. It's the most depressing time in her career as a result, possibly because it's when she felt the most out of control. If she and Netflix tried to come back here, it would be devastating. The era of reality TV. Oprah Winfrey's production of Lindsay Lohan's reality series from 2014 aimed to be a direct and uncompromising look at a sober, comeback-ready Lohan. In reality, it was a tale of a star in a downward spiral who was frantically hoping that her show wouldn't be a disaster. Chain-smoking and despondent, Lohan is always on edge as she tries to save a show that keeps veering to voyeuristic car crash mode. If she wasn't agitating aides, agents, and even Oprah herself while announcing her sobriety while standing next to wine bottles. This conflict between the two sides of Lindsay Lohan, the misunderstood angel she professes to be, and the whirlwind of mayhem everyone else encounters, would come to characterize her experience on reality TV. In a peculiar BBC documentary in 2010, she also looked into human trafficking in India. She resembles Saint Lindsay because she is carrying orphans while wearing a headscarf. She was alleged to have missed UNICEF meetings and claimed credit for peace efforts that she had not actually performed off-camera. Though perhaps not for the proper reasons, this stage of Lohan's career is the most natural to her. Nothing before or after seemed to better capture her core personality or the internet struggle she always seemed to be experiencing. But in 2002, Lohan most definitely doesn't require this level of transparency. Mystery serves her better. On paper, Lohan's departure to Dubai and subsequent withdrawal from the spotlight during her bizarre world-trotting years made sense. But this time period was also full of oddity, which appeared to be amplified by the fact that Lohan wasn't in the press as frequently. Do you recall the Instagram Live from 2018, where Lindsay Lohan, who was strangely hanging out in Moscow, seemed to attempt to rescue Syrian children from their mother? Do you recall her unusual new accent, which was a blend of American, British, and Ben Kingsley in Gandhi? Or her supposed friendship with Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi crown prince? It's been a little bit gloomy, hasn't it? Lindsay Lohan, who only recently joined TikTok, gained notoriety for explaining how to pronounce her last name. Hey everyone, guess what? It's Lindsay Lohan. Lohan stated in her first video, which was uploaded February 7 and received a lot of attention on Wednesday, "I have joined TikTok." Instead of emphasizing the "ah," she stressed the "o" in the first syllable of her last name. Many followers discovered they had been pronouncing her name incorrectly for years. "You said your name wrong," one TikTok user joked. Since signing up for TikTok, Lohan has reproduced a memorable sequence from the movie Parent Trap, which has amassed 12.7 million views, and republished her Planet Fitness commercial that ran during the Super Bowl. Actress Lindsay Lohan's divorced father has been detained on suspicion of receiving illicit bribes for sending patients to a Florida drug rehab facility. According to allegations that he illegally accepted bribes for referring patients to a substance misuse treatment facility, the estranged father of actress Lindsay Lohan was detained on Friday. According to the Palm Beach Post, Michael Lohan, 60, was arrested and lodged in the Palm Beach Country Jail on 5 charges of patient brokering and 1 count of conspiracy to commit patient brokering. Authorities claim that Pride Recovery, a drug rehab facility in the Delray Beach region, paid Lohan, or a company he was connected to, Lola Recovery Ventures of Palm Beach Gardens, more than $27,000 in kickbacks. A healthcare provider is not permitted under Florida law to pay a referral fee or commission. Rehab facilities have been reimbursed for doing pricey and unneeded tests on patients who have health insurance according to practice, which has been linked to several cases of fraud. In a statement released on Friday, Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Arenberg claimed that patient brokering corrupts our healthcare system when decisions are motivated by profit instead of a patient's interest. According to one of our mentors, Lohan is a 117th individual detained as part of a task force's continuing investigation into patient brokering in the region. Lohan denied engaging in patient brokering in a recorded phone conversation with investigators earlier this month, according to officials. Email inquiries for comment were not immediately answered by either Lohan's agent or lawyer, and Lohan has a history of legal troubles, including accusation of domestic violence. On Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, which aired on VH1 in 2011, he had an appearance in Season 5. And that's it for this video, Plenty of Pop fan. Remember to subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity news and gossip. It's like candy you can't stop eating. We will cover what celebrities are wearing, who is dating who and not dating anymore. It's hard to keep up with the recent happenings in their lives, and we will satisfy your gossip fix daily. Comment below if there's a celebrity in particular you want us to cover or a juicy news tip you would like to share.